I am super excited. We get to get back to the Oracle deck readings in its own standalone video. So if you've been following along, you know that by and large, I have been doing Somatic Money Oracle deck readings, card pulls from this deck in my energy forecasting. And a little while ago, Spirit Team had me pull the Oracle card readings and not do them at all. So we haven't had a Somatic Money Oracle card deck reading for what? 3 weeks, maybe even more, so about a month. And all of a sudden, right around middle of last week, Spirit Team they were like, it's time to do your Somatic Money Oracle deck card pull readings in their own video, which, oh my God, that is so exciting. I thought I had to have it lumped together with the energy, but now we need to do it standalone. So this is the kickoff video to pull Somatic Money Oracle deck cards from this deck and do a reading. And I want you to know that these card pulls are intrinsically connected into the energy forecasting that I do. So if you have not watched the energy forecast for this week, go back and watch the core energy forecast for what's going on this week, because these cards that I pull from this deck are going to be synced up with the energy from this week. And if you are interested in getting this deck for yourself, it is for sale. You can go to my website, www.somaticmoney.com. The cards are on my website there. This is the second edition, the more polished version, and then there's a first edition, which is not quite as polished and a little bit less money, so both are available for you. And this new deck is available in my Shopify. All right, so now that I've set the stage, let's go ahead and get to the card pull for this week. Normally, I think I would pull on the spot, but I was too excited. I wanted to see what the cards were. So here's the cards for this week that we're going to be talking about. And Spirit Team gave us a message along with them. So let's go ahead and talk about the first card pull, and it is about, are you slowing down with your money? And this goes back to a very foundational piece in body-based money relationship work that I do. Here's the program that goes with it. This is all about, are you slowing down with your money? Are you getting present in your body at your transaction point? That's where the magic happens. It seems anticlimactic. It doesn't seem very effective, but oh my God, I have watched people's financial worlds change with this. And so this week, if you look at the energy forecast this week, we are going to be dealing with some really heavy shadow, low vibrational, heavy energetic rumbling this week, basically. At the same time, that a really big wave, a powerful wave of high vibrational, level 1, timeline jumping, Lionsgate, full moon, expansion of consciousness is going on. We're going to have both ends of the continuum. And I think it's going to be really easy to get lost in it. And you're going to want to be doing this with your money, because in the middle of everything going on, we are also dealing with life and living and money and transactions and what are we doing? And so this is where I'm going to say to you, slow down, breathe, slow down, get present, use the tenets in this that I talk about, and find out what's going on with your money. Find out what's going on with your money and get really clear. And one key thing that I want to share with you that I've noticed going on for myself, as I have been slowing down with my own money situation and tuning in, like when I sit down to do my books or I go to do a transaction, I am tuning in more and getting really present. And I am noticing that my spirit team, my spirit money guides, my divine financial light team, I have them, you have them. Their messages about specific money stuff is coming through more cleanly, more clearly, even more specifically than I've ever seen before. It's quite wonderful. And what's the foundational way to get there? Got to be doing this. So I know it's my soapbox. I talk about it for too long, but it's a really important piece. It's a critical piece. I think you could find yourself really gaining your financial life back at that spot. Okay, second card. Second card's kind of exciting. It is the Octave card. I'll get that set up as well. It's the Octave card. And the Octave card is about you being financially aware of your lower vibrational financial choices and your higher vibrational, higher octave financial choices. What do I mean by this? So we walk around in a toxic financial patriarchal world. What do I mean by that? That's here. Go watch this. It's important. So we're typically normally walking around in a toxic financial patriarchal world, and literally it's like put your arms across your chest, oomph, and just saying, the money is what it is. What you see is what you get. That's kind of toxic financial patriarchal money. The financial feminine of money goes, there's a soft-sided aspect to money. There's a soft-sided aspect to money. And, there's the EQ of it and the nurturance of it and the flow of it and the intuition of it and the vibration of it and the psychic nature of it and the manifestation and abundance of it. There's so much going on in the financial feminine. And so what we're talking about here with this octave card is, what are your different vibrational frequency choices with money? And as you get into and choose those different vibrational frequency choices with money, then what do you begin to see manifest or gets made manifest into the physical? Now remember, we've got a week going on here that's going to have everything from really low vibrational, shadow heavy, challenging energy that we're transforming in, all the way up to like really high vibrational, powerful, transformational frequencies. And so this card, when it comes to your money, you're going to have the full menu this week. You're going to totally have the full menu this week of any mental, emotional choice you want to make with your money. And I'm just simply going to suggest, make a good choice. Know you've got a full menu of options, what you're thinking mentally, what you're feeling in your body. Take the time to slow down, seek out your choices, notice what octave you're in, kind of see the lay in the landscape. And here's the third piece. This is the third piece. The third piece, it was such an important message that it came in with its own specific spirit team message. So the third card that came in is the codependent caretaking card. This is in the 12 karmic money soul contracts of my system. And this is basically Shadowland in effect. So for some reason, right now in the energy space, there's many of us feeling like we got to take care of other people to bring them along. Got to take care of other people to bring them along, even financially, right? Well, you know what Spirit Team said about this? They're like, they really wanted to get their 2 cents in on this. They said, quote Spirit, if you are around people who do not want to wake up or heal or get better, it is not your job. They're not your job. They're not your job to bring them along. To me, this right here, it is the fence sitter card. And fence sitters are such juicy, tantalizing creatures. They're sitting there. They could wake up at any minute. Oh my God, it would be amazing. And so we're willing to do the codependent caretaking to bring them along, even financially. Spirit Team is like, this week, they're like, don't you dare. Set it down, walk away. I think this is where I get to say to you, your energy belongs to you. Your energy belongs to you. Your energy is precious. And if somebody doesn't want to come along and you've been putting a lot of energy there, this might be the week you might want to begin to think about a boundary. Give them compassion. Be aware that they are in their own journey and they're responsible for their own journey. And God knows we have given people so many resources and heads up and chances and any and all of the above. And it's kind of like, ding, time's up. Time's kind of up. If they want it, they'll come find it. They'll ask for it. So this is your message from the universe. Use your boundaries, because both the card and Spirit Team are saying, yeah, no more. Don't be putting energy down that well. Just don't be putting energy down that well. So those are the card pulls for this week that totally sync up with the energy that we've got going on. All right, so super excited to be back with the deck and talking about money and having some fun with this. This can be fun, the magic of somatic money. Now do you see why I call it magic? You know, it's a lot more fun, especially when you begin to work through some of the shadows. So, all right, well, that's what I've got for you for now. Make sure you keep walking forward to meet those miracles along the way. And I will see you in my next video.